It would be so much easier, and I'd probably have a lot more views if I didn't tell you guys the truth, but I'm just going to keep telling you the truth. And it gets less views. Do you know why? Because the truth sucks and the truth is harder. So here's what I have to say to you guys. There's a mentality that it's women's fault that men are unhappy. It's women's fault that men are weak. It's women's fault that men are whatever it might be. You insert the thing. So women's behavior affects you and it affects all of us. And it's women's fault that you're unhappy, you don't have the job that you want, you don't get the excitement in the bedroom that you should. It's her fault, right? It's a popular message, right? That's what most of the men's channels say. Cool, man. It's her fault. It's her fault, and it's her nature that it's her fault because she's, a lot of these channels will say she's promiscuous by nature. Always promiscuous. Always. Nonstop. And if women just started behaving, then you would be happy. So, what does that say? It says you're not in control. It says you have no control over anything. The woman has control over you, over your emotions, over your job, over the bedroom, over finances, over every aspect in your life. Do you guys see a problem with that? Can you see what I am seeing? It's unpopular to see that, but do you see what I'm saying? Number one, it's victimhood. Number two, you're placing her in the driver's seat. Who, by natural order, is supposed to be in the driver's seat? Think about that, guys. Every issue that you may be having with your wife, with your girlfriend, whatever it might be, I can point the finger back to you. I can point it back to you in some capacity. Well, blah, blah, blah. I mean, maybe at some point when you're dating, you chose wrongly, right? I'm not saying to get out of your marriage, but I'm saying somewhere along the lines, even if that's the earliest step, somewhere along the lines you compromise something. You compromise it for something else, right? Guys usually compromise everything for sex. Compromise a lot of stuff for that one activity that if you time it out, it doesn't last very long. It's very short. Very, very short. It's a short activity. So we'll compromise basically everything for that thing. If you guys are doing that, you might want to examine yourself and say, maybe my base desire towards this one thing is skewed. You ever hear something called 7 deadly sins? Yeah, lust is one of them. Gluttony is one of them. Sloth is one of them. Being lazy is one of them. So guys, what I want you to do is, I don't know, if you find this message valuable, share, subscribe. It's not a popular message. It's much easier to blame everybody. It's much easier to blame the government and marital laws and the judges and women and women's divorce lawyers and women in general. If women just behave themselves, it's much easier to play that game. It's probably more feasibly monetized. But then we're just feeding into the cycle that says women have all the power and you are powerless, and you're agreeing with a mindset and a frame, as a lot of you guys call it, that is not valid. You're operating, you could say you're operating in somebody else's frame. That's what you guys are doing. Just came to me in this chat. Stop operating in the woman's frame. She doesn't want you operating in there either. She wants you to lead. She wants you to be a good husband. She wants you to take charge. She wants to have rules and boundaries. You want to have rules and boundaries for yourself. Stop letting every desire and every disgusting effeminacy and every single weakness and trying to keep the peace guide all your decisions. So anyway, guys, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, watch my channels, all content like this. That's it. Out.